Hey guys, Mia here. This is part 1 of Let's Study Korean with Pokemon White, or Black. The script is the same, I think. So, if you look in the video description, there should be the text that we're going to go over, and the English translation as well. Also some flashcards with all the sentences in the text, like Korean sentences on one side, English on the other. Yeah, just the sentences. I don't like studying individual words, so yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through the text and explain stuff, translate, explain like grammar points, throw in some like casual Korean stuff whenever it's relevant to the text. So yeah. Also, if you look over here, there's my cat. Actually, and there's another cat, but it's on the floor right now. So anyway, let's get started. So, hi. Same in English. I mean, usually in Korean you would say, 안녕, 안녕하세요, but yeah, for some reason, I don't know, maybe she's just trying to be like really cutesy, really casual or something, which, it does fit this professor's character or whatever. So, let's go on. So, 포켓몬스터의 so Pocketmonsters, Pokemon. A is like, the cat is, yeah, over there. So 포켓몬스터의, so A is like of, but it's written 의, but you pronounce it as 에, because 의 is just kind of a pain. So yeah. 세계, world, 세계, 에 is like in, it's like, or, well here it's like in or to, yeah. Basically it's just like it's kind of like, it's a particle that marks like a point or a place in time, space. So it's like, it could be like going somewhere, like at some time, like, so just to, in, at, stuff like that. 잘 왔다. 잘 is like well, good. 왔다, came. So 오다 is come. And then the double 시읒 there is like past tense, basically. So 잘 왔다. Also it's not conjugated here. Like 왔어요, 잘 왔어요, 잘 왔어. It's just, yeah, like it kind of like more casually, like if you're talking like really casually, you can kind of just, or also sometimes in like writing, like in books and stuff, yeah, you can just put 왔다, like just the dictionary form of the verb. But I mean, typically you would have to conjugate that, 잘 왔어요, 잘 왔어. Also this 잘 here, so basically this means like, you did well to come to the world of Pokemon, like welcome to the world of Pokemon. But also this 잘, it's pretty useful, like you can use it for like, like maybe if you like try talking to someone in Korean, you're like, 안녕하세요, like, and even if all you say is like 안녕하세요, like they might be like, 와 대단해, like 뭐 한국말 진짜 잘해요, 뭐 와 놀랐어요, 뭐 just like they'll be like really surprised and it's like just say like, wow, you're really good at Korean, 잘해요, like 한국말 잘해요, 너무 잘하시네요. So yeah, you kinda gotta okay. The cats are playing right now, so yeah. 잘 왔다. 나는 I, 주박사라고 해. Am called Professor Choo, Dr. Choo. Yeah, also na is casual. Again, like basically everything this lady says is going to be like casual speech. So, I mean, if you're like trying to study casual speech, I mean that's, you know, here it is. You know, 나는 주박사라고 해. So like na, if it was like 존댓말, so like polite speech. So casual speech is 반말, and then polite speech 존댓말. Yeah, cat. So if it's polite, then it'd be like 저는 주박사라고 해요. 라고 해요. 저는 주박사라고 해요. But since you like also since this is like nah, like you can't use yo at the end of a sentence. Like it'll sound kind of weird because you're using like a casual speech I with like a polite verb ending. So it's like what? Yeah. Also, so 박사 here is like professor, doctor, and then 라고 is like called or like kind of like known as kind of thing. So like for instance, like 뭐라고, like you could say like, or like it's like when someone says something, you can say like, you know, like 뭐라고 했어? Like in 반말, like in casual speech, you know, 뭐라고 했어? Like what did they say? 뭐라고 했어? Like in casual speech, like 말하다. So 말하다 is to say something, but a lot of times in casual speech, like instead of saying 말하다, you'll just say like 하다. Like you can just use to do as like to speak. Like 뭐라고 했어? 뭐라고 말했어요? Would be more polite. 뭐라고 말했어요? And then if you want to be like super polite, maybe you're talking to like older people or something. Like really, you know, 20 years older or something. 말씀하셨어요. Like 뭐라고 말씀하셨어요? But yeah. Anyway. So, 나는 주박사라고 해. I am called Professor Choo. 모두들, so 모두, everyone, all, like, 들 is the pluralizing suffix, so like an S in English. Pokémon, so Pokemon. 박사, professor, doctor, 라고 부르고 있지. So everyone calls me the Pokemon professor. 있지, like 있다 is to be, like, but go 있다, like, so the verb, so put it as to call, and then like go 있다 is present progressive, so like ing in English, you know, like call ing. So and then the G, like the 있지, G is like, you know, like of course everyone calls me, you know, like the Pokemon professor. So 그래, 이 세계에는 포켓몬스터. 그래 is like yes, right. 그래. 이 is like this. So 그 is that. 이 is this. 세계, world. A, like again, it's like the to or in, at thing. 는 is the topic marking particle. So like as for or something. But here it's combined with A. So like as for in the world of Pokemon, or like as for in this world, Pokemon, and then 줄여서, like abbreviated, shortened to Pokemon. Well, yeah. So pocket monsters, shortened as Pokemon. 이라 불리는 이상한 생명체, 가. So, ira is like the rago thing earlier, like irago. Just like you can say, yeah, just it's like the called at, like as, known as something, like called something. Prida, like some, called, and Purinen, this is a relative clause here. So 생명체 is like a creature. 이상한, strange. So like strange creature. But then that whole thing in front of it is like, it's kind of like an adjective. Like the whole phrase is like an adjective. Like in English we would say who or that or which, these relative clauses. Okay, cat. Hold on. Yes, the cat wanted to look outside. So, yeah, like a relative clause. So, 줄여서 포켓몬스터라 불리는. So like these strange creatures that are called Pokemon for short. These strange creatures which are called Pokemon for short. The nin, like that, when you have the verb and then you put the nin there like that, and then after it you have like a noun. So 생명체, creatures, living thing. Yeah, like the whole like verb phrase, it modifies the noun. So yeah. 도처에, everywhere, 도처, everywhere. 에, again like the at and 살고 있단다, 살다, to live. So 살고 있다 is like living, and then 단다 is like explaining something, like when you're explaining something to kids, like younger people, basically. Like it doesn't really have any meaning, it's just, it's just who you're talking to. She's talking to younger people. So, these strange creatures live everywhere. 도처에 살고 있단다. 이상한 힘을, 이상한, strange, 힘, power, strength. 이상한 힘을 간직하고 있는 포켓몬은, 간직하다 is like have, possess. So 이상한 힘, strange power, strange strength, 간직하고 있는, again a relative clause here. So Pokemon who possess these strange powers, this strange strength. Yeah. Cats. 모습도 살고 있는 장소도 다양해. So most of appearance, do is like also and as well. 살고 있는, again another relative clause, like it's just like 장소 is place. 장소 is a place, and then 살고 있는, so 살다 is live, 살고 있는, living, so the place they are living, the place where they are living. 다양해, various. So like these Pokemon that possess these strange powers, like that, like their appearances as well as where they live, that they're all like various, like they live in all kinds of different places, they have all kinds of different appearances. 그런, like that kind of, those 포켓몬들과, those Pokemon들, pluralizing suffix again. 과 is like and or with. Also it's when the word behind it, or in front of it, whatever, in front of it. When a word in front of it ends in a consonant, so in this case, 들, you got dil there, so it ends in a consonant. So you use gua. But if it was a vowel, you would say wa. Wa. So gua, wa. 우리 인간, we humans. 우리, us, we. 인간, humans. 은, topic marking particle. Of course, 인간 ends in a consonant, so so wa and gua are kind of exceptions, but most particles, like if the word ends in a consonant, the particle starts with a vowel. So 인간, like 우리는, 인간은. So yeah. 사이좋게. 사이 is like a relation, like a space in between something. So like the space in between my fingers. 이 사이. 좋게, 좋다. So 좋다 is good. 좋게 is like 게 is like an like basically it makes stuff into an adverb usually. 좋게. 맛있게. Like deliciously, like that sounds kind of weird in English, but 맛있게 먹어요, like, you know, eat well, like enjoy your meal, kind of eat deliciously. But yeah, 맛있게 먹어요. 밥을 you know, that's something that you might hear a lot, you know, 밥을 맛있게. Okay, the cat is up here. 밥을 맛있게 먹어요. 사이좋게 지내고 있단다. So 우리 인간, so like these Pokemon and us, they get along well. We get along well. 지내다 is like get along, like to pass. So like when you talk, so well, not when you meet someone for the first time, but like, you know, maybe like, you know, you run into someone, it's like, oh hey, how are you? Like, you know, like 안녕하세요, you know, 잘 지냈어요? Like, hey, have you been well? Like, 네, 잘 지냈어요. I've been well. Yeah, I've been well. So like the question and the response are the same there, you know. Have you been well? Yeah, I've been well. So yeah. And again, 지내고 있다, so present progressive again, so getting along well, just living, doing well. And 단다, again, like explaining something to younger people. So 우리 인간은 사이좋게 지내고 있단다. So, this was part 1. Yeah, I'll make some more. Hopefully you learned something. And maybe next time the cats won't be all kind of running around. But yeah. So, see you next time. Thanks for watching.